Hello. We got to save the children. We've got to save the children. There's so much going on in the world, but we must save the children. The children need us to help them. They need us to show them the way. So many children are being abducted, and sometimes they're never found. These children, sometimes they're sold, and they're molested, and they're beaten, and they become sex slaves. We must save our children. Don't send your child in the restroom by themselves in public places, because we don't know who's in there. Sometimes children can be molested, and we don't even know they've been molested. Sometimes children can be raped, and we don't even know they've been raped. The devil does not play fair. We must save the children. Don't send your child somewhere and leave them with someone you don't know. Because we don't know what might happen behind closed doors. Sometimes children are molested by their mothers, by their fathers. They're molested by their brothers or their sisters, their uncles, their cousins, their neighbors, a stranger. We must protect the children. Sometimes people are molested and they never tell anyone. They deal with it all their lives. But I come to tell you today, it's not your fault. We must not send our children places and don't know who they are with. We must not leave our children with strangers. We must not let our children walk the street at night by themselves, because we don't know what they might encounter. Sometimes when children are molested, they don't want to tell anyone because they're ashamed. Sometimes young girls are raped and they don't even tell anyone. It's not their fault. We must protect our children. Don't send your young child in the public restroom by themselves, because it only takes a minute for someone to molest your child. This is something hard to talk about, but this is a real world. And we must protect the children. Every day, a child is being molested. Every day, a child is being raped. Sometimes the boys are being raped by men. Sometimes the boys are being raped by women. Sometimes the girls are being raped by other women. Sometimes the girls are raped by men. They're introduced to something that they don't want to be involved in. We must save our children. And sometimes when this happens into someone, their life is never the same, because something imparts in them, and their lives are never the same. They take on a different character, because the Bible says when a man and a woman come together, say they become one. Sometimes when you join with someone, you pick up those spirits. You don't be the same. We got to protect our children. Stop leaving your children with people that you don't know. Stop letting the children walk the street at night by themselves. Save the children. We got to get the understanding that the children need help. And they can't fight this by themselves. They need us to protect them. They need us to shield them. Because this is a real world out there. Whatever you do, protect your child. Don't send your child with people that you don't know. Don't let your child go with someone that you don't know. Because we don't know the character of that person. And if your child tell you that something is going on or someone is doing something, don't ignore it. Pay attention to what your child is telling you. If they tell you they don't want to go somewhere, maybe there's a reason why. Every day, children are being abducted. Every day, children are being raped. Every day, children are being molested. Every day. You got grown-ups have gone through this. They still going through it. It happened as a child, but they can't get past it. They can't even tell anyone because it hurts so much. They can't even tell anyone because of the shame. They can't be successful in a relationship because they can't trust anyone. Whatever you do, protect your child. Whatever you do, protect your child. We got to protect the children. Our children need us.